They literally were like on the ceiling, 30, 40 feet off the ground. Let me go back and explain that in a different way. Hi, my name is Jess Gates, and I'm a senior graphic designer here at Takeform. I was the lead designer on the Towson University project. Towson University is a public university located in Towson, Maryland. A really big part of this project was to enhance their identity. So implementing branding elements consistently across the campus and reinforcing the university's values, their mission, their culture, and establishing this visual language that communicates that to students, to their staff.
One of the biggest things for them was developing that brand standard. So that went for both the interior and the exterior, and now we're currently developing a brand standard for all of their donor recipients. My name's Audra Detchen. I'm the project manager on Towson University. I've been a part of the project for about a year and a half now. It's almost getting easier just because we are literally a partnership at this point. So we understand all their guidelines and have really done a phenomenal job on our design side of taking what they expect and making it something beautiful.
In addition to enhancing the university's identity, we really wanted to improve navigation. They have 20,000 students, 8 different colleges on the campus. So introducing wayfinding elements, signage, larger visual impact pieces, all of these things assisted in guiding individuals around the campus more efficiently, which is really important for such a large campus. Our first original walkthrough was at Burdick Hall, which is a large rec center. At this point, they didn't really have a lot of guidance and know exactly what they wanted in their space. They are the Towson Tigers, so they had a tiger tooth pattern that was really important to their visual identity. On site with a client, I always think it's important to just talk to them about what their space could be. They're seeing white walls. They're seeing a one-page brand guide that has a pattern on it. And it's almost difficult for them to understand how we could transform a space just using, this one-page document. So we walked the space, we identified areas where they wanted maybe some increased wayfinding, or it was difficult to get people downstairs to the spin rooms or up the stairs to the track. At one point, we looked at the stairwell and we were like, great opportunity for some dimensional copy and some wayfinding graphics. And we could incorporate this outlined version of your tiger tooth pattern. And I think that was very helpful for them. From the beginning of the site visit to the end, you could tell that they were more comfortable in identifying areas where they want to incorporate these graphics. They had a full track on the second floor of the building. So we walked in and there was probably 30 feet above our heads, the underside of a sprint hill. And of course we said, we want to put graphics up there. We used a self-adhesive Amplify wall covering product that Takeform offers. It was challenging because this graphic spanned over 79 feet on the ceiling, so it required lifts and a lot of manpower. So it was an ambitious task for really anyone. In the Glen Arboretum, they wanted to have an interactive display that showed the history of the land surrounding the building. So we came up with this history wall through the life of an oak tree. So everything sort of related back to this oak slab from the Glen. The cool part of it was the rings on the actual wood slab related to the history piece, which was kind of cool. So you could walk over, you could see a number, and then that number corresponded with something on the history board. I think everything came together really nicely. What we did with their brand created a lot of movement. We used dimensional panels, we overlapped graphics, we layered dimensional letters on top of wall coverings, and we've used our Takeform products to really authentically represent their brand and help them with their wayfinding across the whole campus. That brings us to today, where we are partners and we are still helping them find solutions.